killing a whole ass frog. The demon mine? That's where they mine demons. We set fire to a bird. 2 bears, 1 stone. Hurl beast? That guy is huge and he just threw a deer at us. We're back. You're watching Wildermyth Part 3. What happened in Part 2? I can't remember. It's been like 2 weeks. Let's have a quick trawl, if you will, through our cast. We've got Pearl Whist, who lost an arm, lost a hand last week. Last episode. That's meant she's moved from a longbow to a crossbow. We hired Lutmir, who's part wolf. We haven't spent much time with Lutmir. I'm hoping he'll become a firm favourite of everybody's. He's from a previous game of mine. Sonnet. Oh no. Bell Rattlesung is, I think she's Sonnet's daughter. She's a hot-headed coward with a stone bow. As a child, Bell tended to shun new experiences. She grew into a flighty young woman, lacking confidence, but dragged on by a weird, inexplicable persistence. She once concluded she had more in common with lostlings out in the dark stories than with the humans they gambled with. It would never be something she could easily explain. She dreamed of revisiting the past someday to set things right, or maybe just to set them different. We've got Armour Brave Step, who I think is retiring soon. But he's a buff ting. He's got this Gorgon lance, the name of which I can't remember. It's the Petroglass spear. He's also got this little weird bird dog. I don't know what that does. Pippin is our mystic, our principal mystic, our only mystic, in fact. He's got this Gorgon thing sticking out of his face. He's the snarky poet. Like we can change his appearance a little bit. I like this sort of sharper looking thing. More of a stone vibe. Pippin's wife, or partner at least, Sonnet, who is now has the head of a bird and the leg of a bird. And again, I can change her vibe, bird style. Lizard, regular birds, or fancy bird. I like the crow vibe. And I think, oh yeah, and then Lanala, who is part the night sky, I guess? It's part celestial. Again, we can change the aesthetics on that, but I quite like this sort of like darker version of it. But Lanala's another frontline fighter. Yeah, we've got a big fan of Lanala's work. Those are the Bellowing Kestrels. Now, what's happening is the world is slowly flooding. In 63 days, a tile will flood. We've got to meet deeplings over here, and it's quite a distance away. The Gorgons are flooding the world, which is not great. Like, shit move, Gorgons. Let's clear out this region. I'm not going to bring Pearl. I'm going to bring Armour. And then this job we can assign Pearl to as well. So we'll start building defences just in case the Gorgons start kicking off, which they will in 40 odd days. Okay. We're assaulting Rawir Tannery, which is cool. If we get the tannery, we can make more leather and stuff. Let's go. Let's see what story beats we have. Burden of Beasts! The Bellowing Kestrels had passed so many abandoned homesteads as they trekked through the storm plain. But to see a light and a ribbon of smoke ahead was as surprising as it was welcome. House. The tenacity is admirable, I'll say that much. I don't know whether it's inspiring or heartbreaking. Lutmir is a caster now. Well, I hope they're hospitable to boot. I've given up on doing character voices. I can't keep track of who's what. Evening. I have to say, we weren't expecting a friendly face this close to Rawir Tannery. Ah, what if he's a bastard? Assuming you're a friendly sort. What? Oh, of course. I'm sorry. Come in. Come in. Normally I'll offer you some milk or cheese. Things being as they are. Hey, if you've got a roof and a fireplace, we're already appreciative. You kept cows then? Or sheep? Kept. Right. My livelihood. Cows. I'm surprised. What's this? What's this? A hat! I'm surprised anyone would hang around Rawir Tannery with Gorgon corruption so close, especially a cattle farmer. Thing is, those cows and me, we depend on each other. And just like that, just like they wouldn't abandon me, I wouldn't abandon them. He's got Gorgon cows. Dude, what the fuck? Reminds me of a certain hero I know. That doesn't mean anything, it's different in beasts. I want to give you the benefit of the doubt. Can you explain? Yes, come out back. I was hoping to introduce to the ladies and their condition a little more delicately, but long story short, I'm glad they held out until somebody like you came along. Like us? Says a bird. You're the ones who help. You have magic, don't you? And experience with. You're the ones who do the impossible. Heal my cows of their tentacles. It turns out there are different degrees of impossible. I hate to tell you, but the cow's fate was sealed a while ago. Keeping them around is a risk that frankly borders on irresponsible. And then one of the cows goes, "Mrrr." You couldn't at least take a look at them? See if there was something? Look, Mia, you've got that look, that overly noble look. We could study them, perhaps, or we will just execute the cow. We're going to study the cows. If you heard somebody telling this story afterwards, the right choice is clear. I want them to say that Lutmir did all he could to save the innocent. Sure, but what's the ending of this story? We'll take a few days and look them over. It's not like we have an official appointment time at the tannery. Thank you doesn't sound like much, but thank you. Lunban put them up well, and Lutmir poured his heart into observing the cattle for a few days. We know more about how the curse progresses in beasts. Nothing about how it stops, unfortunately. That's something, though, says the bird. What a pair they make. Unless you had actually hoped to cure them. Valiant old Lutmir has broken the Gorgon menace wide open, everybody. Let's buy him around and declare a holiday. Kind of mean. And then the cows are getting... Cows getting mad. Change of plans, folks. We're not going to our tannery anymore. Our tannery got impatient and decided to come to us. Okay, the cows have gone mad. And... it's time to wrap up your studies, Lutmir. And we're also getting attacked by Gorgons. So we're getting flanked. We're getting flanked. But I've also... removed one of the Rager cards from the deck, maybe? Oh, shit. Okay. We've got a couple of bad cows. We've got 2 geists. Got a raccoon. Big frog. Couple of deer. Let's frog up. Let's frog up. That's what... I don't know what I meant, but that's what I said. Alright. Who can do leaps? You can do leaps. You are going to... go toe-to-toe with the bear, with the first bear, and almost kill it. That's great. Lutmir has through shots, so you're going to hopefully kill the bear and that raccoon. Great. What can Sinet do? That'll work. I forgot Sinet has a peck attack now. 7 damage. I should have used it on one of the deer, but they're going to do. The deer are going to do less damage. I think that bear is the big risk. Let's see what our mystic can do with these cows. Perhaps not a lot. Stone tentacles. But you can't see that thing. The rocks can't see the cows. Let's see if we can take out at least some of these. Oh, I've done... oh, damn it, that was his whole turn. Alright, Lunala is gonna... Uh-oh. Okay, a lot of big lads, that's fine. That was my hope, that Lunala would take out one of the cows, which then means the next attack won't hurt her. Right, we are losing a lot of armour on the big guy. But thank God we were far enough away that the bear couldn't attack us this turn. That felt glitchy, but I'm glad it happened. We don't really have a choice other than to mash up this bear. We can't. Oh no, I should have. Yeah, we're doing that. Splitter blast. Ah, the bear. The bear dodged the exploding thing, and I didn't mean to move Sonette there, but that's fine. Sonette's damage is really high, isn't it? Let's not gamble. Let's move you over here and have you shoot. Good. That bear is dealt with. It seems now that she's sort of dropping star stuff on some tiles, which makes her better. That's interesting. Let's get rid of that guy. Swashbuckler. What? I don't know what swashbuckler means. Why did it say swashbuckler? Oh no! That's fine. I don't think any of these guys can do enough damage to really mess us up. Let's interfuse with something. No, well we can do that. Little through shot action. Take a bit of damage off the both of them. Good. We'll have set this. Probably shouldn't have done that. Should have done something more like that. Let's. My God, 14 damage. And then let's have you move over here and kill this guy. And then that should make the two of you untouchable. So I'm hoping the deer goes for. Oh, he's got another action somehow. That's cool. Problem solved. A pew pew. Nothing like being so tactically aware you're surprised by your own pawn's abilities. That's how I be. We found some level 1 hunter armor, which kind of everyone has. But let's change out. Makes them a bit tankier. Makes them slower. Let's do that. Let's swap it out with pearls. Oh, and a fox quartz strap. I think the little pet that armor has helps him find more stuff. But this adds more armor. Let's give it to. I want to give it to armor, but he's retiring. I'll give it to armor. He's retiring at the end of this chapter, but I think this chapter's the final one. Let's tank him up. Okay. Oh no, Lunbarn! We killed his cows. Awkward. Sorry about your farm, mate. It's covered in goo now. Oh man, geists are getting stronger. Every day, geists are getting stronger. They are bears, and they're pretty dangerous. Let's secure the tannery. We've got about 40 days till we get an incursion, so hopefully we'll get an item first. Yeah, crack on. Good. More defences are being made. Then you two are going to come and build defences at Blue Gorge. Okay, what do we got? Hides. I mean, yeah, it's tannery. Pauldrons of Illumination. Which adds stunt chance, so I want to give those to one of our snipers. Sonette, specifically. Good. Okay, 20 days till the incursion. It's going to take us like 40 days to dig a path through this mountain. But or we can clear this out. Another tile floods in 20 days. We'll start this. And then we'll have to pause to deal with the incursion. Or will we? Gorgons in great number have moved to attack your lands. Lands driving. Why? I've... Edit point. Unique New York. Unique New York. Tom's got a head like a ping pong ball. Tom's got a head like a ping pong ball. Gorgons in great number move to attack your lands, driving peaceful folks before them, levelling homes and hallowed places. Your enemies will travel from tile to tile, attacking and destroying sites until they are defeated by heroes in combat or repelled by defences you've built. The numbers will wear down. Once incursion size reaches 0, the enemy will dissipate and the incursion will be over. Just like in maths. Oh, it turns out we're kind of where we need to be. Alright, let's carve... We'll let them come to us, because they can't fuck this up worse. Idiots. Passageway open, y'all. Let's scout this. Defense is built, yeah. Come over here, team, and build more defenses here. Ah, piss. Okay, we've got 6 legacy points, and I like this. What the fuck is that? I'm going to knock the number of rages available down. The Draven are just not part of this. Do not give a shit about it. Couldn't care less, Draven. Deal with it. Just want to make sure we haven't missed any tags. We could build more defences there. Oh no! The tannery flooded. Shit. That was the tile that I forgot that was going to happen. Okay, the incursion's kicked off. What does that mean? I guess we fight here? Is that what's happening? I'm not entirely convinced what's going on. Stories of fire! They hike a mulchy hill. They hike a mulchy hill above the Sarusa waterworks, making their final approach. The trees here look younger than the wider woods, kind of odd. Why do I feel like this sometimes? The heat and happiness, the luster, go grey and cold inside me. What does this mean? Should I say something? Yeah, Sonette! Get therapy! Sonette's leading the way, and it's she who spots the warm glow ahead. Did it flicker to life just now, or maybe it'd only be hidden behind the trunks? Not a remarkable spot. I wonder what drew them here. The beast things. I do find them to be an irresistible puzzle. We'll let you ask them, though, if you're so anxious to understand. Terrible emphasis on that. We'll let you ask them, though, if you're so anxious to understand. Guys, I think there's a campfire ahead. Might be someone. I think it probably is someone, isn't it? Because it's a campfire. A lone traveller? Or a trick? Time for weapons? Or no? This isn't a... It's not a place to hang your kettle. A gout of flame swirls amid these sabre rocks, silent, bright, and smokeless. This is cool. It's beautiful, but I wonder why it's not hot. Not hot, it's blistering. I feel it, Sonata, you alright? Do you hear stories? Or is that just my mind that hears them? Something has happened. There we go. Sonette moves nearer to the spiralling inferno, apparently unscorched. Sonette! My blood, my heart, is beating. I remember one tall story. It's brief. It's for children. In the early days, the sky's back was not so stiff. She bent and saw a handsome grey squirrel who'd climbed to the top of a redwood. Sonette, you're getting really close to the fire, mate. The squirrel, he chatted to her blithely, how he relished her stars, and the autumn wind took comfort when she cast her cloudy hair. He thanked her for letting the sun thread through it, and the sky was young then. She listened, rapturous with language, and was smitten. The sky banged a squirrel. So when she watched him plant his forests and watched the trees grow tall where he placed them, the sky thought to impress him by planting her own. A lightning arm she gently lowered, and a great tree of scarlet was born. But it was a greedy tree. It grew and grew, so large it consumed the forest the squirrel had planted. And without time for a word, words took longer to say in those days, it swallowed the squirrel's body too. So the sky began to wail a terrible gusting grief that left her face flushed dark, and the first rain was her tears, and the ocean filled with them. Ever after, thinking on the smile of that intrepid squirrel, she will weep and the world will feel rain. Oh, that's the story I remember, and this place remembers it. It's a piece of here. Something it left behind. What does that mean? Stories of fire. Don't you hear them? They leap and lick at my imagination. At this altar. Once people would gather and tell them. But they're dead now. Those people are dead. The flame somehow endures. So come away, you should be burning. Why are you not? Listen, I'm going to let it touch me. What? Yes! You're entranced, aren't you, Sonette? You're not thinking straight. The fire and me... I'll carry it. It's heated memories in myself. Sonette reaches into the flame for a transformation. I think we're gonna have. I think Sonette's good. Yeah, let's see what let's see what happens. Sonette, love, stop, dude. No. She leans close and lets the fire climb her wrist. It's all right. I'll be all right. She stands unharmed as the flames file up her arm, orderly as ants. But then, yarg! A sudden mass of fire wreathes her body. Thwoosh! Just as it seems the whirling flames will devour her. They retreat into their coals, and she stumbles back a few steps. Gwa? Put it in the dirt already. What are you doing? Wrong instinct, armor. It doesn't hurt. It just kind of tingles. I've always felt my heart was born to burn like a golden star. I'm meant to carry an ember in me, and to let it blossom into a brilliant flame. A big bestial caterwauling starts up not far through the trunks. We can solve this later, I hope. Legacy points +1. We set fire to a bird. Okay, all the foes get 1 hit point. That's not great, but we can deal with it. We've got to take out that bear, because the bears are super dangerous and they can hit. I think they can do group attacks. Alright, armor, get him! Yeah, boy, 9 damage! Now, let's have a look at our bird friend. The right-hand side of her body is normal human. The left-hand side of her body is flaming bird. This is the best game! Cone of fire? That's new. Ooh, let's... Let's do that. That was amazing! Holy shit! We're just on fire now. Which is great, because that means Pippin can interfuse with the fire. Holy shit, that's good. Ooh, that's a high damage proposition right there, friends. Can you point blank? What are your skills? No. Let's just have you take out the raccoon. And put you in Guardian, because I'm pretty sure those deer have to go past you. Don't have to. Oh my god, we set that deer on fire and poisoned it. No, leave Pippin alone, you dickhead! Can't work out if are they actively targeting Pippin? I want you to look me his damage up. Oh no, there's all goo, isn't it? Mm. Let's use pips to do it. What will sacks do? Constrict. Yeah, 12 magical damage. And let's move up and get this door secured. There's a lot of horrible goo on the floor. Okay. Door secure. Free action to open it. Here's a big frog. Oh, and another bear. Shit. Okay, well, we can deal with the frog. Oh, no! No, we can't. Maybe we can blow up a frog. And snipe that bear. Poisoned. Great. And 7 damage. I'm not sure Lutmir... No. Armor can get there this turn if he leaps. He can't leap through the door. He's going to move here. Leap. And hopefully one-shot this bear. Do it, Doug! Great. Which leaves us with the problem of one frog, which seems like an achievable problem to solve. Oh, and you've also got another action. Let's bring you in, because he's untouchable. I'm going to try and bring him over into the frog's threat radius. Oh, there's more deer. Okay, good. You can't get there, but you can. You're going to... deal with you. Pippin can interfuse with something else, like this big rock. And... oh. Oh, that because they burst. They burst, that's all. 14 damage. Pippin's great! Let's move you out of there. Let's have you snipe this guy. And let's move you out of there. And... have you hit Guardian just in case, and you can probably shoot this. Can you? Do shoots! And hopefully that will be... that's all she wrote! We're close to dinging Lunala again. That's cool. I hope Lookmere gets his fun story soon. We found a tier 2 non-magical hammer, which I think we're going to turn into just stuff. Because nobody really... what's Lunala rocking? Tier 2 mace. Yeah. And the Belt of Power, bonus damage. Let's give that to Lookmere. Because he's under-leveled right now. You can control that thing, I hope. What, this arm? Yeah, I... Sonette Love. What? You belong to a different order of nature now, or what? You bird flame lady. I really did hear something, right? Whatever presence was there on the altar, the flames, it spoke to me. It spoke in me more than to me, like the chorus of my primal ancestry. I heard them offer stories to the altar, Kvan of the Summer, the Queen of Embers, the Sun Thief, and the Empire of Ashes, or softer stories like that little yarn about the sky and the Tree of Fire. I heard them, these flame keepers who drove their herds and built their shelters and who poured out their mysteries by this altar they must have carved. And I know it looks startling, but it's kind of like alluring, right? I mean, who wouldn't want to fall in love with the Fire Maiden of Twin Meadow? Well, fine. Keeping you at arm's length is no longer enough, I guess. You can immolate yourself slowly if you like, but make sure others can still count on you. I was being a dick. You won't even notice by the time we're home again. You'll see. I'm not stressed about it. Most people have at least one magic arm. I mean, in this group, yeah. Maybe Armor's salty because he's got no magic shit. Can we attack? Oh, we can intercept. It's a separate action. We're going to do that now. Because I don't think anybody took enough damage to be worried about. They don't know we're here. Let's make a plan. Good times for plans. I blow this horn, we charge, 58%. Create a distraction to split out their forces and draw them out, 68%. Start fires and exploit the confusion, 45%. A very chaotic vibe. We wait for nightfall and attack swiftly. Lookmere's got it. Create a distraction, split their forces, draw them out. Let's go. Excellent. Half of them are chasing fairies. Now we strike. Lookmere gained 5 temporary armor and warding. And I think a +1 armor and +1 warding for the entire group, I think. 3 bears. Okay, got a bunch of deer. 4 deer, 3 frogs, 2 raccoons, and 3 bears. Let's Goldilocks the shit out of these Gorgons. Oh, they're just like immediately here. Okay, well, let's hit them with a cone of fire first. I love that the poison damage is carrying over. What is happening? Holy... I don't fully understand why that happened. But like a secondary effect killed 2 creatures. That was great. Great work from Lutmere there, sniping out that bear. But also means that Pippin can enchant some of his fire and move it around. Killing a whole ass frog. And making it very difficult to traverse this level. You can't get to that raccoon. Does she enter Guardian automatically? No. Also do Guardian. But they can wall, so hopefully they'll have damage resistance even. Damage resistance. I'm going to snipe out this raccoon. Done. And the temptation is, I think we'll just all wait out the goo, because I think it'll disappear next turn.
2 weeks later.
I was correct. We're in a goo-free zone. Cone of Fire is recharged. Can we just do that all the time? Cone of Fire is amazing. Guys, if we've learned nothing else, if you're playing an adventuring game and you hear a storytelling fireplace, just jam your arm in there. It's good practice. Let's wait. We'll open the door next turn because we're not on a clock. Alright. You don't have anything to do with free actions. You can open the door. Another bear. Another frog. Ooh, another bear. Let's see what we can do with Mr. Jumps. Oh, we can almost one-shot that bear. That's okay. Let's bring in Lutmere. See what we can do about that. No, let's take out the bear. Frogs don't do a ton of damage. They're just there. God. Lenala, you can reach the frog. Hopefully. Yeah, 13 damage will do it. Oh, damn, we're covered in goo. And then that means we'll have you snipe out this raccoon. Done. And Pippin can... I don't want to put Pippin too far forward. Let's wall him with Lutmere, and hopefully you can interfuse with... that bench, and we'll set ourselves up for a splinter salvo, because I reckon that's going to be relevant, because the bear's going to come and deal with us soon. I think we're far enough away the bear can't hit us this turn. I'm right. Oh my god! And the bear is right between the two splinter salvo items. Oh, this is going to be great. 2 birds, 2 bears, 1 stone. 17 damage. Oh, Pippin. And we missed the deer. But, you know, you can't murder everything. What a great run! We might have dinged. Yeah! Armour and Lenala have dinged. That's great. Silverhorn Warrior. Ooh, useless. Useless. Well, not useless, but he's... I'm going to upgrade Untouchable, so if he kills something, the next attack against him misses, which I think is going to become increasingly useful. Sharpshooter, not her thing. Inspiration, not really her thing. I can afford to reroll these, and I'm going to. Paladin. If she ends her turn by moving, she automatically enters Guardian. Love that. Stalwart. As a swift action, she can slow down but get tougher. It's useful, but not for her. Wolf Call. After a successful kill, everybody else gains +2 speed. That's not been our issue here. I'm going to go with Paladin. Oh, the Viper Curve. What's Lutmere rocking? Heron Quill. Yep, Lutmere gets a new bow. A True Gorgon 1. That's interesting. Can we learn anything about a True Gorgon 1? No, we just can't cancel it. Okay. Into the deck. We've got 94 days till the next flooded tile, 324 days to the next incursion. We're going to secure this site. Now be thorough about it. What did we get? Heartwoods and fabrics. Maybe we should craft something. Crown feather sash. Crown feather sash. Crown feather sash. Good. Who needs warding? Lutmere's got very little. It says Bell. Let's give it to Bell. And where can we craft things? Maybe back here. There we go. What can we craft? We want to do a nice a bow. We haven't got enough to do one of the enchanted bows for Lutmere. Oh, we can make. We're short on spell threads, but we can trade legacy points for them. I can't afford a tier 3 bow, but I could get him a tier 2. And I'm tempted to get him a water one because that gives him extra shots. Chance it. Let's upgrade his weapon to a better one. Because I don't think it's going to take like a ton of time. And then let's deal with these areas. Waterling. Bluebirds! And there they go. Waterling makes me think someone's going to turn into like a part water animal, a creature now. I really hope it's not armor. I hope he never gets something like this because he's been so fucking salty about it. Bluebirds! And there they go. Folded clouds filter the harshness from the light. Hills swell and sink in soft hues. The day's damp coating them. River's near. We'll follow it back into known lands. Everything about not returning? Jesus, some of the stuff they say is so bleak. I'm not old. I guess just older than I figured I'd be. Yeah, I feel that, mate. What? I'm not saying I actually expected something different. Slopes shrug them down. Slopes shrug them down. A little valley to the riverside. Sounds of rushing water comes clearer. Broadening. Oh, no, I sort of did. I expected I'd meet someone who'd give me a reason to change, make a real hero out of me, that kind of thing. Makes me laugh, but, you know. Is that really what you're waiting for? It's love and death, right? Whichever comes first. Christ. The riverbank's low-roaring life... The riverbank is a low-roaring, life-smelling place. Anyway, it's just feeling myself losing the battle, the long battle against the dullness of life. Ah, no, I'm okay with it, actually. Sonette and I, we didn't wait for it to happen. That's like waiting for the river to bring you what you need. You've got to walk, swim, run, and search. Anyway, you'll find something. Always felt like you would. Shut up. There's a someone. What? One glimpse and Lutmere pushes forwards. A man is kneeling by the river. When he notices them, he straightens, dropping some glinting article in the water. His chin tilts. He's a wet boy. He's undoubtedly a waterling. A waterling. A waterling. He's undoubtedly a waterling. So many edits in this episode. He's undoubtedly a waterling. A mythical being who shares some strange bond with the wild river. His flowing hair drips down his back. Guys, don't be too obvious. Lutmere moves towards him as if pulled. Catches his eye. Hello, Who am I? His glance is dark, curious. Lingers over Lutmere's face. Then he glimmers a star-like grin. And dashes up the riverbank. Whatever gleaming object he abandoned, the river begins to drift in the opposite direction. Sorry. Whatever gleaming object he abandoned in the river, it begins to drift in the opposite direction. Better follow him. Isn't that what a story boy does? He's left something behind. I think I can get it. 80 and 80% chance. I think let's get Lutmir a hot boy. A wet hot boy. By following the boy. Go. Lutmir runs, chasing the wind where the man went. The coiling voices of his companions fade. Scattered sprays of faraway songs sting his rushing face like rain, but a gold light falls somewhere further on for his feet to follow. Is this the day Lutmir finds love, or finds a spike pit? My dude, there are many options in between. Six brooks tumble down a near hillside, their crackling waters tangle among the old handwork stones, corners and bones of a forgotten place the wild reclaimed. One widening stream leaves the ruin to wander the woods and become a river. The chaos of water noise is tied by a singer's tongue into a gentle knot of a momentary melody. Here you are. Here I usually am, and you're slower than I thought. Come down in the water. The waterling's voice is powerful and pliant, capable of flowing to all the pitches of a scale and the smallest gaps that split them. Lutmir, you're called. It's a very earthy name, isn't it? How did you know? Your friends used it to invoke you. Flitsloosh. The stream water soaks Lutmir's garments as he wades towards this man. Well, you're sharp and quiet as winter. You're strange to me, and yet... hunting instinct. And yet, he slips from the stream and over the crumbling wall in a flash. You want me to keep following? If you'd like. Clambering up is somewhat more difficult for Lutmir. Do you chase everyone who runs from you? It's fox behaviour. It's wild-hearted of you. I'm not a fierce man, but I'm certainly blown by my whims at times. Whims, is it? That's less than I'd hoped. Here's a view of the lake. You won't know it until you've seen it in its stars. All year round, but here it is. Oh, no, that means... He follows him past the thinning trees. We didn't spot this place. Gliding white birds circle, display lilac flames amongst their feathers. They graze the water, sometimes settle on it to gossip together. The lake curves... Sorry, my phone made a noise. The lake curves around where those dark oaks stand. There's wonderful fish. You must have a lot of time to think. Not really engaging with him. I have lots of ideas in my head. Right now I've only got one. He means boning. Really is beautiful, though. The waterling expels a deep sigh. How long would you stay? He leans on a trunk and grins again, impatient hands babbling with gestures. Let me put it this way. In all my time, I've never been so drawn to someone, though I've glimpsed at many. Stay with me. I'm Numbkin. I'll be your husband. And you'll come and go, I know that. Your task seems important. But if you return to me, as you may, and are true, I confess my hope is very dear that you'll say yes and we'll wed. Yeah, I'll gladly love you. I hope you know what you're getting into, though. I have the head of a wolf. The two draw closer, a cool breeze jumps off the water. The lake birds gab loudly and lift into the sun together. My truest feelings require little thought, I guess. For me also. Do you live in a woven reed house? No, I live in a mud wallow. The first kiss is long, but the pact of love it seals will last far longer. Strong, though all their hours together and apart. Through all of their hours together and apart. Why can't I read... Their first kiss is long, but the pact of love it seals will last far longer. Strong through all their hours together and apart. As they separate, Numbkin, whose name is awful, twists and slips a swathe of cool fabric over Lutmir's head to hug his shoulders. This is a Tesco carrier bag. Even I have to admit this is pretty. It'll keep you. It'll help you. Help you, my mantle keeps you safe. They part by the entrance to the ruin, promising to meet again whenever they can. Spend peaceable times together. They'll bring stories to each other years on. Oh, you come waltzing back with a mystical item, huh? Figures. Yeah, lads, I got married. Lutmir returns to find his companions on the banks where he left them. Nice cloak, baby. Yes, I caught up to him. He tells them everything over dinner, or at least as much as they need to know. The next morning, they'll finish their survey of the land and they'll go, but Lutmir will always come back. Oh, that was... no fight to have, but we can patrol to clear the Gorgon infestation. I'm tempted to clear this place out because I feel like we've got time. Oh, we can build. What are we short of? We're sure to spell threads. Oh, fabric spell threads. I don't think they are. We'll split it. Hide and fabric. Yeah, we've got loads of time. We're going to clear this out. We're going to do Blue Gorge. Not Blue Gorge. We're going to do Pike Gorge Altar, and then we're going to do the finale. Okay, that's been done. Oh, that's locked. Why is that locked? Don't matter. Okay, we're going to scout. No extra health for the Gorgons. I deny you. Mindworm. This gives them mind. I can only pick one to nerf. We're going to nerf the Gorgons. Thrixels now have mindworms. That doesn't sound great. All right, let's get this patrol done. Oh wait, there are lurking Gorgons here. Can we fuck them up? We have to accomplish all the goals before we can start that fight. We're gonna go fuck them up. The demon mine. That's where they mine demons. Yeah, I guess we're going to assault the demon mine. I won't lie, I'd play that adventure. Cutting the nukes. The rain hasn't let up much through the fall. The earth is soggy and stinking like a corpse. Hills have sunk and dead mice float in flooded fields. People are moving towards the mountains. Going by Arlen's map, we're nearly there. You're good? Now's where we find out whether we're hooked fish or heroes. I've heard it said that to cut a noose is to gain a dangerous friend. The Gorgons are swarming these days, choking and drowning us. The whole world is near its limit. Any chance may be the only chance. Pig, frog, scra, flubbalubbalub. Let's go. Let's frog up some pigs. Okay, we've got 2 Gorgons, a bunch of deer, a couple of frogs, and loads of raccoons. Let's make them regret their life choices. What are we going to do? We're going to kill all enemies. Do a bull. That's a whole fucking vibe. Shit. Cool. Alright, guys. We're horrible at this. Remember how we used... This is... subpar. Oh, we can create a Shardnado. Oh, we found the bad lads. Let's make a Shardnado. Yeah, that was surprisingly effective, and it's got a cool animation that looks sort of out of place with the rest of the game, but I like it regardless. That frog just played a didgeridoo. Okay. I don't love the swirling death matrices. Oh, we can move it though. Yeah, let's put it on those frogs. Great work. And now let's have you mash up some raccoons. Oh, we found a Gorgon. Found 2 Gorgons. Oh no, you've got the thing they need. The spear. Well, at least we can deal with these raccoons and the frogs. And then maybe... let's see what our snipers can do. About Frogtown. Not a ton. Can we hit them both? No, because it's linear. Let's move you up. And put you in Guardian. Here. Yep, I was kind of hoping the frog would move through the Shardnado. I really want to say Sharknado. Okay. Don't know what you just did 7 damage to, but I'm glad it wasn't my guys. Oh no, Gorgons, you done fucked up. What's up? 12 damage? Is that what's up? Is 12 damage what's up? Feel like it's what's up. Uh-oh. That wasn't great. Can we do some through-shot nonsense? Yes, we can. One Gorgon down. Let's... Huh. That'll do it. I've poisoned them and set them alight, and that means that Pippin can come in and tidy up all of the problems we're having with the Gorgons. But we'll do Vine Wrench, which should 10 damage, and knocks them into fire, and makes them dead. So hopefully... Oh, come on. Just explode the cover. This is one of my favourite things about this. If they're in cover, you can blow them up with their own cover. Kill all enemies, baby. All enemies are killed. Stone Scratch. Got a level 2 rapier. Who uses rapiers? Lutmir does. That's his backup weapon. Potency. I mean, Pippin's... Pippin can't have that. It's a... We'll have the spell thread. Alright. Got my back, we may not be done fighting. You made it, said the grumpy beard man. You made it! You dared that we would? The old deepest leads them into the dark. The earth walls are slimy and black, streams of water slosh on either side of a hastily heaped gravel path. Clods drop plop from the ceiling. Support beams have clearly been rushed into place. Don't take any offward tunnel. They've been falling in. The warren rots. Deeper in earth walls give way to granite. Flowing water follows the cavern channels away from the main tunnel to some dark end. When will you abandon this place? No, we can't. Do you want breakfast? It's almost certainly going to be dead rats. It's mid-afternoon. But we're not chained to the sun cycle. We have breakfast whenever. What? Breakfast whenever? Arden shows the way inside a marked passage. A weird smell beckons them through to the other side. Here they are, the Badger and the Mystic, and more to follow. Blah! Well, you did offer them grum. Did you offer them grum? Sure I did. No one wants lukewarm, chewy old grum, I keep saying. Grum is what we call poop. I'll admit, it doesn't seem too bad down here. I imagine it crowded, though. Hi, adventurers. This is some drunk I know. Yes, I'm Velda. It said I was born at the basin of a dried caldera to spirits of the salt and the rock. Does get said a lot, but it's not actually true. Technically, it's false. You two married to each other? We're mostly married. In times of strife, it's nice. Do we babble like birds? Are we not pressed for time? This myth shows his dazzling impatience. You came because you must defeat the Gorgons, is that right? Yeah, you know this. Well, I know what the Gorgons did. Their leader, I learned of him, Ulstrix. Arnon tucks into a bowl of beige mush, which looks like mushroomy gruel with some kind of green gold dressing. Ulstrix? Yeah, we know that name. Yes, Ulstrix raised a great number of his brethren. And they went into the valley of God-Beast, Moatona. Cool. And of that great God-Beast, they made pewter. Velda gazes on a tent. Velda gazes on all attending from beneath the massive horns adorning her face. A scowl twists her already crooked features. Arnon finishes his meal, pulls at his beard and wipes it on his cowl. Moatona. Moatona is an ancient one, a keeper of balance. The unassailable balance of Moatona keeps all opposing forces of this world in harmony. And because Moatona's dead, that throws off the weather. And the seas and the peaks. All will turn into a big blue Gorgon soup. Us, the carrots and the beans. And you, the onions. Wait, so Ulstrix needed his army to slay a god? What was the point of this fucking spear? Wasn't that supposed to be the symbol he needed to unite the Gorgons behind his crusade? What matters is... No answer! What matters is this. Moatona cannot die. She's petrified. The reason I called you here is I've been hoarding a certain restorative spirit distilled from the roots of an extinct bullflax flower. I call it... Grum! Oh, root beer! Root beer? A medicine? My root beer should be able to restore the great Moatona. If you can get it to her. A brewing godness, Velda. Well, assuming this is true, don't you have your own, lackeys? The deep down some of it is, we're afraid. Our people are made frail. Water's the worst doom. The Gorgon leader is strong and fearless, and so too are his hordes. We're too old and slow. I'm scared to die. The Gorgons aren't going to let us do this, are they? Do we know where to go? We're not sure. Are we sure reviving the God Beast will fix everything? This badger grows quite asky, but I'll answer all your questions. Oh, my breakfast. I'm still hungry. It's salty warm. Velda is true to her word, and as Anna serves up bowls of salty warm grum, she draws a serviceable map upon the wall in pale chalk. The food is surprisingly good. Hey, it's grum. Lastly, Velda hands over her healing ale, a single seal earthenware bottle. They're on their way again, carrying the hope of all of the land and all of its creatures in one fragile bottle. Belle takes her leave. An opportunity. Dark curiosity. Sneaky. Sneaky. Sneaky! Better to slip away now while no one's watching. What? Oh. Belle? I'm not even furious to see you. I'm elated, in fact. Positively elated. On your way out of here, can I ask where you're going? Or better yet, can you not ask? Truth is, I've been having these dreams. You want to come with me? I don't think you should go alone. Come along and bring a friend if you wish, but this might get dark. Let's have them go along. And yeah, let's take armor. Often they travelled in the night. The moon was new, stars far away, and the darkness deep. I don't want you to be afraid. I was for the first time, and it didn't end well for me. Just be wary. But don't be shocked when stuff levitates or a flame bursts out of a rock or something. Wait, what do you mean your first time? My first summoning. I barely survived it. Oh god, she's summoning a demon. You gotta do you call it a summoning? Yes. I don't know why, but I never really thought that you had that kind of ambition. What weird foreshadowing that I read her thing about being into lost things. Belle finds a path up in the dark, up the side of an old weather-blasted hill, where an ancient altar waits. Belle removes a small effigy from her pack. Alright, what's up with this horrible doll? The effigy looks like an amalgamation of all the foes they've ever brought down. She slips it into the altar's higher compartment. Belle, what is that? It's made from monster parts. Jesus. Some fine specimens too. The trick is to take pieces reminiscent of the original body, but obscure enough not to be reminded of who they were. So now now it just needs blood for the spell. Belle cuts her hand. There are no truly demonic presences. Some spells may call... Oh, fuck me. There are no truly demonic presences such spells may call upon, because demon was always an ill-born term for the lostlings. Squeezes blood onto the small abomination. Tense. Nothing's happening. Boom! Bazak! Bazak indeed, friends. What was your goal? Flame Fiend, you did the Dark Ritual, didn't you? Bell, you started this. Deal with it. Oh no. Pearl, you enabled this. Deal with it. Armor, you had nothing to do with this. Deal with it. Throwing knives. Ingot, please. That wasn't quite what I was expecting. What was it? I don't know, some kind of Leech Lord? Launched from the ravenous flaming war of Netherflare? That's just a guess. A great black gust rushes up. But this is promising. Throb. Thrum. A second gout of fire engulfs the altar, and a disembodied voice howls. Gyu. Gyu. I am the sadness of infinite suffering made manifest. Gaze upon me and be immolated in despair. It is me, sad, tiny sad boy. Are you the lostling, Drazot? Yes. Hey guys. Ready to do some evil? I've got a beard, but no moustache. The next day. Hey Belle. I don't care. Blood conjuring, what a bust. I am the sadness of infinite suffering made manifest, but I don't see why that means I have to be alone. Well, something about that made Belle good at archery. Let's upgrade piercing shots. Okay. Belle, I'm glad that happened. But I need you to continue building defenses, and we're going to send armor to the final fight. Well, I hope is the final fight, or think is the final fight. Gorgon Slayers. Yeah. Hellside Cave serves as their final campsite. I'm not dying tomorrow. Not ready. We're Gorgon Slayers. Death hangs on our discretion. Be sure of your gear. This is the last sleep. Mind your own gear too, Gorgon Slayer. Heartwoods, hides, and ingots. Loads of stuff. Loads of stuff. Maybe we get to craft things. We do. We get to. Okay, we do get to craft things before the final battle. All right, let's tank everybody up. Oh, Sonette needs a better crossbow. We do have a fire crossbow. Okay, we're going to give her a level 3 fire crossbow because that's apposite. Pippin. We can't afford a better stuff for you because we spent all of our resources on that crossbow just now. What can we do for you, if anything? No, okay, we upgraded one weapon. Let's go. Problem solved. Probably should have done level 2, but I didn't. The Valley of the God Beast, Mortuna. We knew we were set up for an unwinnable fight. Even in the relentless rain, it was a beautiful place to die. Pippin, I don't keep it to my head, but I think you and I have already beat them. Here, together, whatever happens. A leaf on a branch makes no choice. Grow, cling. Remember spread that as grow, ding, dry, drop, and go to dust. We're not leaves. It'll take more than bad weather and a passing season to bury her. They'll say that. Bird. Thinking back on all we've come through, doesn't it make sense if we lose today, does it? For Pippin, I can't lose. A clear path climbs the hill ahead of them, to whatever waits. Gorgons. All right. I think we go up against actual Ulstrix, but we've got a couple. We've got bears, proper Gorgons, frogs, and deer. Approach Muatoda, who is, I guess, there. Okay, little windy path. That's fine. Let's break that bear. Sonette. Light him up. Pippin? Barbecue. Or should I say, barbecue? I'm sorry. Lutmir, scout ahead. Let's put you in stealth. And let's run you up. And likewise, let's get you here. And you can wall. Oh no, I've never seen that. Oh, okay, it's a drag attack. Oh, Mr. Frog, you're going to regret that. In time. Zealous Leap. Let's bring you here. Oh, we found a Gorgon. We found 2 Gorgons. Ah, maybe I've advanced a bit much. But he's untouchable. We can flank. Does flanking help us? Doesn't hurt. Pippin can fire leash. No, he can't. But he can. Let's move Pippin up because actually we're getting a bit separated. Interferes with this fire, and then fire leash this frog. Will that work? Ah, no, I can't see it. Then let's also interfuse with a rock. And then Sonette can... Oh, you can... She can codify every turn. But instead, she's going to snipe that guy. And Lutmir's in stealth, so we're going to move him further up. Hopefully we'll get some good use out of him next turn. Alright, Gorgons, let's have it. An absolutely insane turn from the Gorgons there. Got your spear, mate. Can you... You can. You can see that Gorgon. Take it out. Great. Pippin. Can we fire leash? Nope, too far. But we can discus. Oh, we can one-shot that guy. Even better. Just great work, Pippin. I'm glad we made you a nightmare magical assassin. Everybody can move up. I will say, I find the fact that the pieces go boop, 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 boop really pleasing. Oh, there's the statue of Momotoa. This is... Well, we might have just done this. Does that trigger it? Sonette, now's the time. Look at this thing. You exist, I guess. Climbing up upon its slick neck. Sonette unseals Velda's earthenware bottle. Do we just pour it on it? Oh, I don't see a pour hole. This is... D&D players, ask when you get the MacGuffin. She douses the petrified head of the god beast in the spicy sweet smelling elixir. It's not working. Uh-oh. We're out of time, guys. Ulstrix, he's here. Souls and time flow in a great circle. A great golden loop. I knew that others like Ulstrix had been and would come. But others like us would always answer. We were the inheritors. Wardens of the good world. When the first land was raised from the folds of the sea, 2 worlds were born out of one. To Ulstrix, a mighty and arrogant Gorgon hero, this was creation's mistake, and he dreamed that he'd mend it. Very little has ever been known of the things that scrum and scoil beneath the roiling waters, but we know the Gorgons are old, old, old in a different font. So maybe they aren't easily moved. My vanity hopes we threw him some surprises. But it's possible we were his fools from the very beginning. We unpuzzled the stone and chased the spear of petroglass. We struck a blow, I think. I'm taking it. But our grubbing plunder of a Gorgon heirloom gave him a story to tell. our species cast as the scrabbling villains. Incited, his Gorgon brethren together rose behind him to impute to this gentle god. And the ocean rose while the rain fell, and ice of the world turned to melt. For a while, I'm certain he believed his dream would replace reality. But the rain stops, and it will not. Let's fucking go. Foe cards. Just everything. Everything is here. And we've been moved. Animals will keep coming. We have to kill Ulstrix. Alright, let's find him first. I don't want to separate the guys too much, but I do want to... vexing. Another Gorgon. Kind of fire. Pew pew. Let's see. Let's move you down here. Let's get snipey. Feels all right. Pippin, I'm going to try and flame leech. Fire leech this Gorgon. Yes, 14 damage. Good. Good. We have to maintain that on Ulstrix, I think. We have to use fire leash on Ulstrix. And we're going to wall up and deal with what comes next. Jesus! Hurl Beast? He just... That guy is huge, and he just threw a deer at us. Okay, short-term priority is dealing with this bear. Oh, and one-shotting a Gorgon, that we can get behind. We could also move you over here. Through shot. With that. Great. Two corrupted woodland creatures with one stone. Which means we now just have to deal with this deer behind us. And this should work. Yeah, it worked incredibly effectively. I don't know why I said should. And then let's move you up to here, so you can also wall, and you should be able to get a snipe off at... Can we codify Ulstrix? We can. That's a lot of health. We poisoned Ulstrix, which is great, because that'll chip away at it every turn. Oh no. Oh yeah, block that attack. Leave my fucking wizard alone, you dicks. Okay. I mean, how do we not just go for Ulstrix? We'll have to split between... I don't know, split between this Gorgon and the big lad. Okay. We have to deal with this pig. Set him on fire again. No. He's already poisoned. Shoot that pig. Let's get the celestial buff, whatever that does. And we're going to try and discus this lad, because I think does that shred some armor? 9 damage. Great. And now it's up to Lutmere to do something. Take a shot. 1 damage. Could have been a lot better. But he's now taking 2 damage every turn. I got him down to a third of health. A third health, and we're doing okay. There are, however, a lot more pigs. And a lot more deer. Ulstrix, you have fallen. No, you haven't. Right, let's... I kind of want to get... You know what? We don't need the fire leash to fuck with Ulstrix. Let's use another discus, because he's in range of this. Get it, Ken. And you know what? Armor's retiring. Let's let him have this. With the spear that Ulstrix sent us to, let's absolutely mash him up. Yeah! I do remember playing this before, like years ago, and it was a much harder fight before I got good at this game. Rogue, Ember Arrows, or Sharpshooter. Let's give him Sharpshooter so we can point blank, because that's much handier. The mighty Ulstrix finally crumpled before us, his reeking corpse twitched still. It was over, and I don't think anyone took any substantive damage. Pippin got hit once. Some would say we saved the world. That god's alive again. And we did save the ember of it. We cupped this red coal of life, held it away from the water, and carried it to the next morning. Through wreckage and loss, destruction. It would take time for the water to go down, for the memories to lose their bite, to rebuild, to heal, and maybe to live new lives someday. But our story was just one of many. Snurf. The end. Wildermyth. We won. We did the thing. I had 3 towns, 22 safe tiles, 21 years of peace, and 112 final years of peace. For a total of 133 years of peace. Epilogues. Lutmere became a fixture in Mossy Wood. He could be found in the square most days, swapping outrageous stories and giving advice, whether people wanted him to or not. A deer screamed at the sky. Oh, this is the origin. That's Armor and Sonette, before she was a bird. One day Pippin awoke with a lightness in his step. I understand now. It all makes sense. He vanished for 10 years and returned somehow unaged and full of sorrow. Sonette and Pippin opened a tavern together in Twin Meadow. Sonette did some not-so-subtle matchmaking for any lonely guests, and Pippin's story told on the evenings he felt inspired. Pearl spent many a happy night in the tavern, enthralling the men with the tales of her exploits. And that rumour about their unbreakable bones? Totally false. There were days Armor and Lanala fell far apart during small errands, or when they got to dwelling in distances remembered. The graves are getting overgrown, but I let them be. Should I have? But they never stopped returning to each other down roads and across fields of memory. Finally, an end to the madness. Hey, I'm bored. Should we go hunt something? Lanala and Armor could never fully abandon their adventuring life. While the danger had dimmed, there were memories yet to be made. I won't say I never pined for a 10-window house, a deep cellar, and a big feather bed. Someone must mean a lot to you for you to give all of that up. Belle developed a passion for restoring ruined sites. They may not have quite matched their former glory, but she hoped the former inhabitants wouldn't be too embarrassed. I hope you've enjoyed these. Oh, these heroes will be added to my legacy. All of them. Who weren't already in there. That's great. Choose one hero to promote. kind of has to be Lunala, I think. Oh, let's have a look at our legacy, guys. Let's see what stories we have. Taking a while. There we go. They'll just sort of hang out. I don't remember these guys at all. Jan, Glimbora, and Wildermyth. Glimbora's having a time. Wolfclaw, Wolfhead, Birdwings, Fire Axe. It's a great look. There's armour. Heli is almost entirely made of rock now. Branglin is a very funny name. Blangrin Flum. He's great. What's happening here? Bronlad, who's like a tree and has photosynthesis. Oh, actually, yeah, where's Sonette? I want to see what other looks we can do. Helix. That's cool. Draconic. Yeah, Draconic. And that was Wildermyth. I hope you've enjoyed this little Let's Play through the first campaign. Maybe I'll do another one of these at some point. But the next thing I will do is being voted on by the Patreon, the Question Time Patreon right now. It occurs to me the poll will close before this goes up as a video. But the next one will be a thing. These are coming out once a week. I don't know how sustainable that is with the amount of other workload I've got going on, but I'm going to minimum 2 a month is the goal. And 1 a week if I can make it. So that's the plan. But if you'd like to vote on the next game that we play, it'll be in the Patreon. There might be a couple of others coming up aside from that as well. But I think currently 2 Points Campus has been voted on. Beating out Planet Zoo, Project Zomboid, and something else. So look, thanks for watching. Don't forget we stream almost every Wednesday night live over on Twitch, playing mostly D&D, but some other stuff. There'll be another video coming up this week as well, because I hopefully will get the last week's live stream up on a video, which was us playing Oh Dang! Bigfoot Stole My Car with my best friend's birthday present inside. A very, very silly game. I'll try and get that up this week as well. And I think that's everything. Thank you so much for watching. Please, subscribe. And that's the end.